All right, time again for our Weatherwise segment, and today we're going to talk a little bit about thunderstorms. We're starting to get a lot of thunderstorms again around with the monsoons going, so I just thought I'd kind of recap how they actually form, because even on days this time of year when you don't have a front coming through, when you don't have all kinds of upper level systems, you can still get those showers and you can still get those thunderstorms going. So let's go ahead and take the video and we'll take a look. Now, of course, we're all very, very familiar with the skies this time of year, especially when you get those storms going, and they can be very, very intense as they develop along the mountains or from the outflow from some of those thunderstorms themselves. Now, the way this starts is you get the warm air that rises, and you can see that coming up from the ground, and that's typical. As it goes up, it eventually condenses. It eventually forms a cloud, and if the conditions are right, it'll continue to develop, and it'll develop into a thunderstorm. Now, when a thunderstorm starts to pop, normally it starts out with updrafts inside these thunderstorms, and these thunderstorms can be pretty massive. The updrafts begin, they start to push the hail and the snow and the rain way up into the cloud. Now, at some point, that weight of that precipitation starts to cause more downdrafts. It actually drags the wind back down, and you start to see the storms falling. You see the rain, you see the lightning, and in some cases, you'll even see some tornadoes develop out of this. So we think of tornadoes coming from these massive supercells, and they do. But remember, they all start as just your garden variety thunderstorms, and you can get some very, very nasty weather, as we know, that develops this time of year. That includes an awful lot of heavy, heavy downpours and the lightning that can start fires and also injure you. And then once it dissipates, the storm falls apart, but the outflow, or the winds that have rushed down out of the storm, can help to reform storms again, and we see that a lot developing here across the metro. So that's really the story. That's just a quick look at what happens during a thunderstorm development or redevelopment. For us, what we watch for here is the storms developing along the mountains, and then that air kind of falling down, coming down into the valley, and that forces the warmer air up again, and you can start that whole recycle once again. So it's a complicated deal, but it's a lot of fun to watch it develop. If you ever have time, just kind of sit back. One of the best experiences I had was years ago. I was up I took the tram up to the top of the mountain, and I watched the storms develop right there, and I saw one go from just a little puff to about 40,000 feet. They can go up 5,000 feet a minute, so it develops very quickly.
Oh, wow. I didn't know they could form that quick.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Okay.